Planning to apply for a Type D visa for Luxembourg? Wondering where to start or what documents you need? We're about to embark on a journey that will demystify the process for you. The Type D visa, also known as the long stay visa, is your golden ticket to residing in the heart of Europe, Luxembourg. This visa serves as a gateway for individuals seeking to study, work, or simply live in this vibrant country. You might be asking, why is this important? Well, obtaining this visa is the first step towards embracing the rich cultural heritage, the diverse opportunities, and the high quality of life that Luxembourg has to offer. We understand that the process might seem daunting, and that's why we're here to help. We'll be breaking down the eligibility criteria, the necessary documents, and the application process into manageable steps. Stay tuned as we guide you through this process, making it as simple as possible. First things first, let's find out if you are eligible for a Type D visa for Luxembourg. The Type D visa, also known as the long stay visa, is a unique opportunity for individuals seeking to stay in Luxembourg for more than 3 months. This visa opens the door to a variety of possibilities, whether you're pursuing education, employment, family reunification, or even planning a longer exploration of the heart of Europe. To be eligible for a Type D visa, you must first and foremost have a valid reason for your extended stay. This could be because you've been accepted into a university or school in Luxembourg, you've secured a job or internship, or you have family residing in the country. Perhaps you're an artist or sports person with relevant engagements, or you're planning to conduct research. These are all valid reasons that could make you eligible. Apart from the reason for your stay, there are other requirements you need to meet. You must be able to show that you have sufficient financial means to support yourself during your stay. This could be through your own savings, a scholarship, or proof of income. Health insurance is another critical requirement. You need to have comprehensive health insurance that covers you in Luxembourg. This insurance should cover medical expenses, including emergency treatment and repatriation. Additionally, you must not pose a threat to public policy, national security, or public health. This means you must have a clean criminal record and be in good health. You might need to undergo a medical examination or provide police clearance documents, depending on your country of origin and the duration of your stay. And lastly, you need to have a place to stay. This could be a rented apartment, a dorm room if you're a student, or staying with family or friends already residing in Luxembourg. These are the general eligibility criteria for the Type D visa for Luxembourg. Remember, the specific requirements may vary depending on your individual circumstances and the purpose of your stay. Now that you know the eligibility criteria, let's move on to the documents you will need. Ready to gather your documents? Here's what you will need. To apply for a Type D visa for Luxembourg, you will need to collect several important documents. Each document serves a specific purpose in demonstrating your eligibility and readiness for the visa. Let's walk through them one by one. First and foremost, you will need a valid passport. This must have at least 2 blank pages and should be valid for at least 3 months beyond your planned stay in Luxembourg. The passport serves as your primary form of identification and verifies your citizenship. Next, you will need 2 recent passport-sized photographs. These photos should be taken against a light background and your face should be clearly visible. Remember, the photographs should not be more than 6 months old. A completed and signed visa application form is also a must. This form will ask for a range of information, including your personal details, your travel itinerary, and your reasons for visiting Luxembourg. It's crucial to fill in this form accurately and honestly. Proof of accommodation is another necessary document. This could be a hotel reservation, a rental agreement, or a letter from a friend or relative in Luxembourg confirming that you will be staying with them. This document assures the authorities that you have a place to stay during your visit. You will also need to provide proof of financial means. This may be in the form of bank statements, a letter from your employer, or any other document that shows you have enough funds to support yourself during your stay. A travel insurance policy covering at least 30,000 euros for any medical emergencies, including repatriation and evacuation, is also required. This policy should cover the entire duration of your stay and must be valid for all Schengen area countries. Lastly, you may need to provide additional documents based on your specific situation. For instance, if you're a student, you might need a letter of acceptance from a Luxembourg university, or if you're going for work, you might need a work contract. With all your documents in hand, you are now ready to start the application process. The application process might seem daunting, but don't worry, we'll break it down for you. Let's begin with the first step, preparing your application. This involves gathering all the necessary documents we mentioned in the previous scene. Ensure that all your documents are in order, up to date, and properly notarized where necessary. It's always a good idea to make extra copies just in case. Next, you'll need to fill out the application form for the Type D visa. This form is available online and can be downloaded for free. Take your time filling it out. Make sure all the information is accurate and complete. Any discrepancies or inaccuracies could lead to delays or even the rejection of your application. Once your application form is filled out and your documents are ready, it's time for step 2, submitting your application. For Luxembourg, this is usually done at the nearest Luxembourg embassy or consulate in your country. Some countries might have different arrangements, so it's always a good idea to check the official website or call the embassy directly to confirm. Now, on to the third step, paying the visa fee. This fee is non-refundable and must be paid at the time of submitting your application. The exact amount may vary, so be sure to check the official website for the most current information. After your application is submitted and the fee is paid, you'll move to the fourth step, the interview. This is a crucial part of the process. It's your chance to make a good impression and prove that you meet the eligibility criteria for the visa. Be prepared to answer questions about your reasons for wanting to travel to Luxembourg, your plans while there, and your intention to return to your home country. Following the interview, you'll have to wait. This is the fifth and final step, the processing time. This can take several weeks, so patience is key. You'll be notified once a decision has been made on your application. If your application is approved, your passport with the visa will be returned to you. Remember, it's important to plan ahead. Start your application process well in advance of your intended travel date to allow for any unforeseen delays. And don't be disheartened if your application is not successful the first time. Sometimes, it's just a matter of fine-tuning your application and trying again. And there you have it. That's your application process. Simple, right? But before we wrap up, let's summarize what we've covered. Let's recap everything we've covered today. We've journeyed together through the intricacies of the Type D visa for Luxembourg. This visa type, known for its long-term benefits, opens the door to a world of opportunities in the heart of Europe. It's a path that requires precision, attention to detail, and a clear understanding of the process. We kicked off with the eligibility criteria. Remember, this is your first checkpoint. You need to be either a student, a worker, a researcher, or a family member of a legal resident in Luxembourg to be eligible for the Type D visa. It's crucial to identify your eligibility category as it forms the backbone of your application. Next, we delved into the necessary documents. Each document plays a significant role in your application. Your passport, proof of accommodation, and health insurance are non-negotiable. The other documents like your employment contract, acceptance letter from a university, or proof of family ties in Luxembourg will depend on your eligibility category. It's important to make sure every document is up to date and accurately represents your situation. Then, we navigated the application process itself. It's a step-by-step journey that begins with filling out the application form and ends with you submitting your application at the Luxembourg embassy or consulate in your home country. The middle steps involve careful document preparation, paying the visa fee, and attending the visa interview. Each step is a building block that gets you closer to your Type D visa. But remember, patience is your friend here. The process might seem daunting, but with proper planning and organization, it's entirely manageable. Keep a checklist, follow the steps meticulously, and you'll find yourself on the other side, ready to start your new adventure in Luxembourg. And there you have it. Now you're ready to apply for your Type D visa for Luxembourg. Good luck!